Wait, we go like this, right?
Ooh. Slobs,
We cannot swear.
You do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
This close? Oh, my God.
What do you think? Adults.
What are our topics for
Hold on.
today?
Thank you for joining me.
Restart it.
Make up
Holy shit.
Did they come back again?
Dude, you're back again. That's so great. I'm so excited.
Look at this person listening to this podcast again.
We are happy to have you back for another episode of Slobs Anonymous.
Absolutely.
We're at round dose of a 4-part series, and we are so glad to have you back to listen to our craziness.
Who would have known we'd be your new favorite hosts? Me, Joey C, and
KB.
K Bizzle.
So, Joe, how was your week last week?
There's always something.
You need a breather?
Fire department was here twice. That was a lot of fun.
God bless.
Bottom line, don't put a copper baking sheet at the bottom level of your oven because there's carbon monoxide that builds up and will kill you in your sleep.
Oh my God, dude, that's no joke.
Bottom line. What's going on with you? What happened to you?
Dude, I was at the GFS parking lot, got my car dinged.
Nice.
Yeah, like, don't be that jag-off that just whacks someone's car with your door and just drive off or walk away and be like, your problem? No, your problem. Like,
It's going to be your problem.
Yeah. No bueno.
All right, so we both had great weeks. Glad to be back here.
Yeah, right in the basement.
Yeah, right here, live from the basement.
Yeah. So wait, this week, what are we talking about? We have more questions.
Part two, and getting to know these two jagoffs.
Yeah. Well, this jagoff.
These two slobs. These two anonymous slobs coming from the basement.
I think it's gonna be good. Are you guys excited?
Yay!
Insert
cue
clap.
the applause here.
All right, let's go. Let's get it started.
Yeah, let's hand it off to Joey C and KB.
God bless. Don't quit your day job. Anyways, moving on. So, Joe, what would your perfect day look like?
Now, are we talking about a weekend day or like a typical work day?
Or
should we do both? Like if I could just wake up and be like, this is what I'm going to do today.
You have no obligations, endless
no
money.
Responsibility.
No responsibility for one day. What would it be?
Oh my God. I'm getting everybody I know, and we're going up to the cab. We're going up to a cabin or something.
The Savage Cabin?
We're doing Savage Cabin for sure.
So a few years ago, we all went. It was like 20 of us went to a cabin in Wisconsin.
What year
Dells.
was that? It was
2017. It was 2017. It was the year I got married.
Was it?
Yeah, I got married in May.
I bought my house
in
in
October.
2017 though. I feel like that's too close.
No, it was October of 2017.
October?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was the last weekend of September, first weekend of October.
So we're coming up on 7 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was great. It was so much fun. So that's what you would do?
Yeah, I would just be like, hey, everybody, guess what? This is what we're doing today. And then we'll go ATVing, we'll ride roller coasters, and we're going to all do this with a bottle of champagne in our hands.
So very adventurous.
Let's just have fun at maximum capacity. I want to be at a 10 for 24 hours.
Yeah,
Not
mad about it. Not mad
doing a
about
line
it.
of cocaine off the bottom of a champagne bottle.
Yeah, because it's one day.
Fuck it. Yeah, whatever.
Endless options.
Right.
That shit doesn't follow you after that.
All right. So for you, it sounds like you may have thought about this a little bit. What would your perfect day be?
Honestly, my perfect day would be to wake up and just like...
It's a good start.
Be magic. Yeah, right, exactly. Be like magically ready and then go to a diner and have like boozy brunch.
You're so white.
No, I just love booze and I just love brunch. I love like Zia's.
I mean, as a straight white
I love Zia's
man,
breakfast.
I can also say I do love brunch.
Yeah.
I hate that I love brunch.
No, dude,
because it's another excuse to just start drinking at a weird time of the day.
Well, and then you feel fancy a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. You do get a little dressed up, you know.
Yeah, right.
You're like you having eggs?
Extra.
You having eggs? No, I'm having quiche.
Yeah,
right.
Everything's
got a fancy name. Like you're having quiche with grapefruit.
Yeah,
like,
but
none of it makes sense.
I would literally eat cream of chicken soup from Big Top. Bring it back to life.
How dare you bring up a restaurant that doesn't exist anymore.
And I would also have pigs in a blanket from like a really good restaurant. That would be like my ideal breakfast that day.
With a mimosa.
With a mimosa. like a Moscato mimosa, not a champagne mimosa.
Whatever it is, give it to me.
Okay.
I'll take any of it.
So that would be my first thing I would do, and then I would probably.
Oh, so there's stages to your day.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, that would be the start of my day.
Right, you're waking up. That's good.
Going to a boozy brunch. With the cream of chicken soup. And
I've had a few Chardonnays.
Pigs in a blanket. And then I would probably just like to, like, chill in my pool with all of my friends.
Definitely.
Drink some more. And then go to the casino.
Cool. You guys will have to let me know how that goes.
Yeah, thanks. It wouldn't be anything crazy because it would just be one day.
That's
but
fine.
I would maybe.
I can get down.
I would, yeah.
I live every day like I'm not waking up tomorrow. That's my thing.
But to me, like, having everybody there, like, undivided attention, no cell phones,
yes.
Having a good time,
yeah.
like, that
Everyone's
would be.
Everyone's got to put their cell phone in a box.
No phones allowed.
And
like
locking it somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Putting it in the trunk of an unmarked car.
And, like, everyone be their best, like
just be fun.
Just be their best day. Right.
Bring something to the table.
Exactly.
Understand the assignment.
And then nobody gets so drunk where they're, like, hating everybody.
Right.
You know, just, like, good vibes. And then at the end, I would like to watch, like, a Halloween movie.
Agreed. We don't want to be holding no grudges.
Yeah.
With that, are you a grudge holder?
I don't think I am.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. I forgive.
That was easy.
Never forget. But I don't hold grudges.
Okay.
How about you?
I am not a grudge holder. I just cut those people out immediately.
Oh, damn.
You get like 1.5 chances.
He's like, bye.
I don't have time for it. There's a lot of people in my past I've wasted a lot of time on, and people just like don't. I know people say people don't change. People say people do change. It's all situational, in my opinion. But like the grand scheme is just like you get one chance, and at that point, if something happens again, it's like. You're on the chopping block. You're on trial. You're on trial. I'm weighing out every little thing that's ever happened, and I'm just like, you know what? I just don't have time for it. It's made my circle way smaller, and it's made me appreciate the people that do still come around and the people I still, which are a lot. I invited 40 freaking people to that birthday party.
Can they come to mine
too?
Like,
yeah, and I was like, man, I didn't think I had friends, but holy shit, I guess I do.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, I guess in the same respect, I don't really allow a lot of outsiders in my circle, so I don't have to hold as many grudges because they're so, like...
At the end of the day, it's not worth it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Even if I decide to, like, keep them nearby, it's just like, I'm not a grudge holder because I talk about what's on my mind, too.
Same.
Again, going back to the, like, I speak my mind. I'm not going to... If you did something... Right, I'm an asshole because I'm just going to tell you, like, hey, you did something that pissed me off. I didn't like it. Can you not do that again? Or, like, is this a problem? Or is it something I said or something you'd said or whatever? Like, I just like to talk about my shit, get it on the table because I don't like to go to bed thinking, like, wait, did they think I meant fuck you? Or did they think I meant fuck you?
Right. Well,
like, there's two ways to take everything.
So that's another Virgo trait.
We're overanalyzing?
Well, absolutely.
So am I on this zodiac thing and I don't even know it? Like, am I
you are. Like, you are a true Virgo.
I believe in this shit and I don't even know it.
Yeah, you are. Well, you live it. You don't even know it. So, but, like, yeah, I agree. I don't. If you do have a fight with someone, though, or argument, you have to, like, solve it right away.
100%.
Same.
I cannot let that stuff sit on a back burner anywhere, man.
Same.
And that's usually, like, when I cut them off. If I don't have the shoe in to, like, correct things, and they don't really want to work on any of that, I'm like, well, I guess then this isn't going to work. You know what I mean?
Virgo. That is such a Virgo trait.
Because then I'm done. It's like, you wipe your hands of it.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
That's right.
Next big thing. Let's go.
All right.
I'm out.
Keep it moving, Joe.
Right. Keep it moving.
What's your best quality?
My best quality?
Yeah, about yourself.
I'm going to, like, just hands frickin' down my looks. I'm so dead sexy. No, I'm kidding. Give me a second.
I was going to say, thank God. That's not really the answer.
No, definitely not. 100% because of the way I feel about myself, and I'm self-deprecating and working on my ego and my self-esteem, my personality and my sense of humor, 110%. Because I make fun of everything.
Yeah, I think you have a great personality.
I don't give a shit what it is. Everything can be made fun of, and anybody who takes life too seriously is wasting their fucking time here.
Right.
100%.
I agree.
What about you?
I would say dependable.
Dependable?
I think I'm really dependable.
See, that's a good one. I like that. I want to steal that one.
Yeah, well, you can't because you didn't.
I'm
pick
just
it.
saying. I thought you meant like okay, because see, I'm in like dating mode right now.
No, we're not dating. We're
I
not
know.
on a date.
No, I'm just saying. Like you said, this was from a dating thing.
Yeah, but this was one I made
no,
up.
I want dependability.
These are not all of them that were from the dating site. I did come up with some of
all
them.
right, fine. I think about like best quality, like my smile or my eyes.
No,
or
like your
my
best,
ass,
like your
you know
best
what I mean?
life quality about you, like inside, outside, whatever. You know, I think I'm dependable.
All right, well then I want to take mine back.
All right, take it back.
I'm not funny then, and I'm
You
not.
are.
I don't have a sense of humor.
No.
We're gonna take all that back. I'm gonna just go on a limb and say like I got a big heart. Like I like to provide things for people. I'm not gonna say exactly what you said because I'm teetering on the line, but I like to be the go-to guy.
Yeah, I know you do.
Where people could call my bluff and then I show up and they're like, oh fuck, I didn't think this guy was gonna show up.
Yeah, right.
Like
I wasn't counting it as a plate.
right. Like Joe said he was coming, but he's not coming, and then Joe ends up showing up.
Yeah.
But I like.
So wait, do you like when you walk in a room and everyone's like, Joe?
Hell yeah! Fuck, who doesn't like that? Who wants to walk in a room where you hear?
There are people
where you
that
hear
are like
crickets?
that, though.
Like, come on.
There are people like that.
No,
Not the
fuck
people
that.
we hang out with, but
No.
there are people like that.
Play that funky music, white boy. When I walk in the room, everybody get up, start raising the roof. Like that. I'm down to have fun.
That's hilarious.
You know that.
Yeah, I agree. For you, I was gonna say your best quality is you're very self-aware.
Oh my God, my self-aware.
Yeah.
almost to a fault.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's pretty crippling. It's
Yeah.
pretty cancerous at this point.
Well, it's like a
there's no doubt
combo.
about it.
But
you gotta dude, the rest of the world's so ignorant. They just don't know what they look like. They don't know. But I'm like becoming so self-aware that I'm overly
hurting
I'm like
yourself.
hurting myself. I think.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know. It's all about balance. It's all about balance.
it is the yin to the yang.
So what is something most people don't know about you? And this I don't know because I
You don't
wouldn't
know what I'm
it.
gonna pick.
Right. There might be things I think people don't know about you, but I kind of want one that I don't know.
So one thing about me that I don't know if you know.
Oh, all right.
I guess the one thing about me that most people don't know, like, is it something I did, you think?
Whatever.
Fudge. I would say I was on the golf team in high school. But I have a disclaimer. I never golfed one
Were
time.
you drinking?
No.
I mean, I've been golfing exactly twice, and the only reason I went was because there was booze involved.
So I'll explain the story.
Yes,
So
please.
when I was in high school, my Spanish teacher was the golf teacher as well, the golf coach, and I was failing Spanish, even though I'm Cuban. I was failing Spanish and asked my Spanish-speaking grandpa for help.
This is me being just an ignorant white guy. Is there a Cuban language, or do they speak Spanish?
They speak Spanish.
Okay.
So
continue.
But I guess like my grandpa, he speaks Spanish, so I would ask him for help, and he would give me like street Spanish, so I would like fail all the time, and I just like couldn't understand conjugations like nosotros, ella, I just sucked at Spanish.
Speaking
So
Chinese.
I took Spanish. I had to take Spanish 2 years in high school. So I flew by the first time because my teacher loved Halloween stuff. So I would talk about like Halloween stuff with her all the time, and we would just not learn anything. And she just liked me, so she passed me. Now this guy, he like loved me. He really did. But he like also like made me do work, you know? So I was failing, and he was like, listen, you have a lot of friends, you know a lot of people. If you join the golf team, I will help you pass Spanish.
So this was like a ticket, a one-way ticket to be like, hey, just get people to play golf because someone said it was a good idea, and now nobody wants to do it. So I'm counting on you, who has friends, to get people to join golf and wear the goofy pants.
Right. So I was like, do I have to play? He's like, you have to go to the practices, but you don't have to actually play. I was like, all right, fine. So I would go to the practices, and
Wow.
I would make him drive us, and he would buy us big gulps from From 7-Eleven.
I mean, something tells me if this happened now, this guy would be guy would be put on trial. Like next year, be like he showed me.
I think
he
he's
showed
still
me
a
his
teacher.
basement.
So, but he was a great teacher.
Yeah.
But
Speaking
yeah.
of Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, he was so nice. He's such a good guy. But yeah. So I was on the golf team, but I never actually officially golfed. I just practiced.
Fun fact, everybody.
So what would be your no? So you didn't know that about me?
It rings a strange bell.
Oh my god!
I think I may have known that, but I wouldn't have been something I picked. Like, if you asked me that, I'd have been like, I totally forgot about it. But it rings a foggy, dusty bell for sure.
I guess I'm not that secretive then.
Well, mine's gonna be just really upfront and straightforward, and you probably notice it. But like strangers wouldn't know this about me. I
okay,
guess.
what is it?
I love to pick my nose.
Ew!
I absolutely love to pick my nose.
Oh God!
I don't know why people think it's gross. It doesn't
is.
smell. It doesn't like.
Oh.
It's fun.
Do you realize
right?
how big of a clean freak I am?
I understand that, but I love to pick my nose, and you're gonna notice it now. I'm gonna be sitting there wherever we're at.
I have noticed it, but I always just think you're like itching it.
I fucking love it. I fucking love picking my nose.
So you were a nose picker in school?
Hell yeah!
Ew! How did you
I
have
got made fun
girlfriends?
of all the time.
Oh, okay.
How?
'Cause
What that mouth do?
oh my God! God bless.
Come on, meow.
Oh my God. Well, this goes really good next. What's the next question, Joe?
I believe this is your question, Kaylee.
You have to ask me. It's an odd. It's an odd number.
No, it's an even.
It's 11.
No, it's
We're
not.
on 11.
Oh, no, we just did that. Something people don't know about you. It was the golf.
Oh, fudge. Yeah. Okay.
Dumbass.
I needed the highlighter.
All right. Next.
Okay. So.
I mean, this kind of fucking goes into
What
it.
are your annoying habits?
Well, I pick my nose. Most people don't like that sort of behavior,
Yeah,
especially
I
in a
would-
public area.
Yeah. All right.
And any of the women I've ever been with.
Yeah, I bet. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I say it like it's a chronic problem. It's just when I have something in there, I'm not like fishing for a napkin.
So
I'm not
now,
sitting.
what do you? No, this is the real gross question, and I don't. Just tell me if I'm gonna not want to know. What do you
I'm gonna
do
tell
with
you.
it?
You pick, roll, and flick. That's it.
Ew!
3 steps. First,
Oh,
you pick.
gosh.
Step 2, you roll. Step 3, flick in a general direction to which there is nothing.
Oh my god.
And then it just disappears into the ether. It just goes. It goes nowhere. It disappears.
God bless.
You'll never find it again.
Okay.
Ever again.
What are your annoying habits? Is that it?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I'm sure people listening right now are like, "Oh my god, he didn't talk about how he's this, and that. He's so fucking annoying." But no, that's the one I'm gonna just use that as my 11 and 12.
Okay.
With that, what are one of your annoying habits besides your general existence?
Yeah, right. I agree. I would probably say I'm a neurotic person.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty neurotic.
Wait, erotic?
Neurotic. Well,
Oh.
I'm erotic too, but not.
I was like, you're supposed to tell me
I don't
something
think
I
that's
didn't know.
I don't think that's annoying, but well, maybe to my husband, I'm sure it is. But no, I'm like neurotic in the point where if I want something done a certain way, I want it done right there and then, and this is how I want to do it. And if you don't do it that way, I'm gonna yell at you. Like.
So does this go along with being a Virgo?
Yes, it does.
Does it?
It does.
So wait, am I neurotic?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't think so.
I
don't think you're. I'm like extremely neurotic.
Probably not as much as you, but
Yeah.
there is where I'm like trying to teach somebody something. I'm like, just let me do it. Let me show you.
That's neurotic. That's
Okay.
that's a Virgo
That's
thing.
something I'm working on.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
I'm working. Like you gotta let someone fall down first.
Yeah, that's probably my most annoying habit. Is like I'll yell at Tony for like not doing something, and then he'll do it, and I'll be like, "Why did you do it like that?"
Right. You're like, because you said to do it.
Yeah.
And I did it, but it's not the way you wanted me to do it.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
the worst with that.
All right.
So yeah.
Where's that one? All right. Well, to kind of lead with that, what is? See, this is where it goes back into dating.
Yeah, this
And
is
I
a
feel like I'm gonna know these.
This is a dating
because
one.
I just know the sort of grotesque men you like to be around. What is your biggest turnoff? And
Off
yeah.
is Definitely hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene,
I coulda-
100%.
I was gonna guess that, but you didn't let me.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I believe that you were gonna guess that, because I think you've seen me in enough situations where I'm like, oh my god, did you see that? Did you see what they just did?
Yeah.
They smell like whatever.
See, and this is where I'm just, yeah.
What's
I'm
your
just
biggest?
a terrible person. I guess.
What is it? What's your biggest turn off? Oh god.
There's so much. That's the problem.
Oh,
I
well,
don't-
that's
like,
my biggest one. I have a
I
lot of
can't
them.
like to narrow it down. Like I'm just thinking about, just like anybody who even owns a fucking Instagram account at this point.
Oh god.
I'm just like so disconnected with the world.
Jesus, that escalated.
No, not like that. But I don't. There's just I'm like I'm 90. I don't know what my fucking problem
You are.
is.
We
Like,
both are. We're like
everything-
both old souls.
everything just pisses me off, and I don't know. I guess biggest turn on. It's not specific to the opposite sex either. Like
Anything.
Like people-
mine
people
in
in general turn
is,
me off.
is
Like-
freaking hygiene.
people's. All right, let's keep it general then. I don't want to go nixing myself.
Yeah,
from
it doesn't have to be like
from the dating world.
a date. We're not. Yeah, this is not a dating app. I'm just in general. What is your biggest turn off on people?
Just man, it's just such an umbrella statement. It's not even like fair. It doesn't even make just. I hate ignorance. Ignorance is just like
Yeah.
just dumb, not dumb because that just sounds so
Dense.
childish.
You don't like dense
Just
people.
dense fucking ignorance where you're not aware of your own existence and you're just like on this one track mind schedule for the day and like nobody else.
I think this is very driven.
You know what I mean? Like
I know a lot of people that are unaware of their surroundings.
I mean
all the time.
The vast majority. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. It's not.
I got you.
Ugh, it's actually got me kind of fired up because
right,
I'm thinking
all right,
of all
so
the things I hate about
Think
everybody.
of good stuff. So, what's your biggest turn on?
All right, biggest turn on to people who know how to listen. People who can like genuinely have a conversation with you,
Okay.
digest what you are saying, and maybe this is just like a problem because of the family I come from. Because like I'll be looking into the soul of somebody that I'm related to, and then you ask them to repeat what you just said, and they're like, "Oh shit, I was thinking about that bill
Right.
I had to pay that I didn't pay."
Or like, what are we
And,
eating for dinner?
Yeah, you were talking, or they'll say like, "Yeah, you were talking about this," and you're like, "No, we were talking about that 20 minutes ago."
Right.
You didn't hear the whole part about how I had a existential crisis in the middle of all this, and that's what I need help with. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Right.
So listening.
Communication is just a giant fucking boner-inducing quality.
Gotcha.
Like, love people who know how to communicate to get their point across. Again, with like just being an open asshole to be like, "Hey, you said this, you did
You're
this.
an asshole.
What's that all about?" I love when people can just like can reciprocate, put me in my place, be like, "Hey, you did that, or you said that, and it felt weird. Like, and I want to get past this. Like, I don't want to have this between us." You know, people who just know how to communicate. I love it,
I
and just
agree.
be unmistakably themselves. Like, just do it, fuck it, live it, life. You know what I'm saying?
Live life, love.
Right. You could put that under biggest turnoff. Any of that shit. Live that. All
Exactly.
All that white people garbage. Throw the fucking UGG boots in there along with the Han Solo vests and the high boots and pumpkin spice lattes. Although I do love a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, I agree.
So biggest turn on for you.
My biggest turn on, I think, would be like, it was very similar to yours, but I think it would be just like being in the moment. Like people that are like not in the moment, like aggravate me.
They're too worried about getting it for the gram rather than
Right,
just soaking
right.
it in.
Right. Like honestly, like I don't when I go on vacations, I forget to take pictures because I'm just like so disconnected from life. Like I don't want to be like in life at that moment.
Yeah.
And I just like hate. I think that's like the most annoying thing. Like when you're hanging out with someone, they're just like on their phone or they're like taking pictures every 4 seconds and like
Agreed.
they're just like living in a bubble that you're not like, or like, where are you?
Right, like-
I'm here.
Right,
Hello.
like I'm in front of you. Whoever's in the phone is not actually here, just giving you their 100%. They're sitting on their toilet,
Yeah,
sending you a
right.
meme, like,
Exactly.
and you're choosing that over the person who's living, breathing with a pulse in front of you.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that is
I
my
agree.
biggest turnoff.
All right, that makes
For
sense.
sure.
I can definitely get on board. It all kind of rolls into the ignorance and all that.
Exactly.
It's
It's all kind of the
just
same.
be a human. Be a
Right.
human. and like be responsible for your actions. Take responsibility for being a human. You know,
Yeah.
it's not hard.
But my other biggest turn on is tattoos.
Right, okay, so we are going there. I'm not feeling. See, you made me feel alone for a second. All right, like I was all like charged up, like, ooh, yeah, when they just look a certain way with the this and the that, and yeah,
Like if they're tattooed and like drive a motorcycle, I'm like,
That's it,
I'm
folks.
about that. I'm not mad about it. All right.
So moving forward, we are dipping into childhood here
Oh gosh.
with what is your favorite childhood memory?
That's really hard. Like I'm just gonna go off the bat. I'm just gonna say like
Say it, do it.
when
Fuck it.
my favorite thing would be when we would take out our Halloween decorations. It was like a thing. Like we would.
This is gonna get really boring really fast.
Oh no, is that yours?
No, well,
Oh.
yeah, but just for my favorite holiday.
Sorry.
No, I keep going though.
Like we would have like deep fry night where my mom would like
Okay.
pull out the deep fryer. We'd have like every kind of like fried thing, or we would have pizza,
Nice.
and we would just like pull out all the decorations and be like listening to, like watching Halloween and Christmas movies, whatever it was. And it was just like I would see like the certain things and I would be like, oh my God. Like I couldn't control it. It was my favorite thing in the world. So it's probably why Halloween is partially my favorite
That
holiday.
makes sense. Any of that early on stuff, yeah.
Like that
sticks
was
with you.
my favorite thing as a kid for sure.
Yeah, for me it's Christmas. Like the week, not the weekend of Black Friday. So everything usually starts. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, Thursday you're doing Turkey Day, and then like you get done being fat that day, and then Friday's when you start pulling out all the
Get busy,
outside stuff.
right.
You know, you're tearing down all the other shit in your house, and it's just tinsel and fake snow and trees and the smells and everything.
And we still lived in the era where you actually celebrated Thanksgiving and didn't have a Christmas tree up during Thanksgiving.
Oh, I know.
Which-
People who do that, there's a special place in hell for those people too.
Don't you feel like it just like is such a vibe waiting? Like
Absolutely.
it-
There's stores right now with Halloween shit in them.
I know.
People are starting to post that, and I'm like, it is August.
I agree.
It is still. It's hot out. It was 90 2 days ago.
Right. We're in the pool still.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I
it
agree.
Doesn't make sense.
It loses its charm.
100%.
Like October
100%.
1st was when we would celebrate Halloween.
Yeah.
A day after Thanksgiving, we were allowed to put up our tree. Not a day before that.
Straight
Like,
up. My dad had the same outlook on like, if you wanted to get an earring or a tattoo, that if you wanted to do that, it was the same outlook. Like if you wanted to put a tree up before Black Friday.
Okay.
He was like, you could do it when you're out of my house.
Yeah, right,
Like-
right.
Like not in this house.
Yeah, no, I
and
know.
I always, after seeing people do it or not do it, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy. I want to give each holiday
Its charm.
Its charm. You
Exactly.
nailed it right on the head.
So that would be your favorite too.
Yeah, 100%. Anything Christmas related, just like there's a special magic to Christmas that I'll always carry with me. We believed in Santa till we were like fucking 17.
I
Like
know.
it was just like, and I still there's like it's not Santa the person. It's like Santa. My brother Mike did a really good job explaining this one year. It's like Santa, the spirit of the holiday.
Yeah.
Like Santa, like to me, it's like I still believe in Santa, like the spirit of the Santa in the holiday. Like it's hard to explain. I gotta ask him
never-
how he worded it.
I never can go to bed on Christmas Eve because, like, in my mind,
Oh, I love it.
I
the
still
anxiety and the like the excitement.
Yeah.
But I'm the asshole who they're all waiting for to get up the next morning.
me too, because
Because I'm like, they're
yes.
not going anywhere. Like the shit is there, and we do. You know us. We do Christmas massive. Like
Yeah.
every year, all the shit around the tree just keeps getting. Everything gets bigger. Everything gets wider, and there's just more shit.
Yeah.
It's just like it just keeps multiplying every year. We do it like assholes.
Oh, I
but-
know. Us when I was a kid, our Christmases were like crazy.
Yeah, and it's magic. It's not about the money. It's not about the gifts. It's like it's the experience.
Right.
Because it wasn't like I mean, yeah.
Like I
it's all-
remember one year, it was like a big deal. Like I had my mom. Like there was 3 of us, you know, and then I had a
Yeah.
stepsister, so there was like technically
or
4
3
of
of
us.
us. Yeah.
And then there was like a ton of extended family, and we buy for everybody in my family. Every person in our family gets a gift. I mean, we don't have like a huge family, but it gets expensive, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I remember the one year I wanted Ugg boots and a North Face. And my mom was like, well, Santa can't do both, because like
He doesn't have all those materials at his shop.
right? And I was like, oh man. And I was old enough, so clearly I knew that, my
Right.
mom was like tight, whatever. She's like, I got to buy for everybody and stuff. So like, I remember I got through Christmas. And then I got the North Face, and I was like so excited. I was like, all right, well, Santa chose for me, And then it was all done, and she's like, wait, I think there's another box. And then she pulled them out, and it was
Dude,
my
she
Ugg
went
boots.
straight Christmas story on
She
that
did.
shit.
She did.
Like, what's that box over there,
I
Ralphie?
screamed, and I called everybody, like you're calling your friends. I'm like, I got Ugg boots and a North Face.
Oh, my God.
But I was like, Mom, how did you do it? And I just like cried because I
There's
was just
actually-
like, I was like, how did you do it? And then I felt bad because I'm like, I hope we have lights next week.
Yeah. Like, hey, you better cuddle up with that coat and your Ugg boots because we're not going to have heat.
Right? I was like,
We're done for the month
I was
of
like,
December.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Funny question or funny story though about calling your friends. I remember there's a somewhere in the VHS world that we have at my parents' house. There was a home video of me calling Vince on the phone Christmas morning
Yeah.
to tell him about something I got, and he hung up on me.
Oh my God.
I can't remember what toy it was, but it was something where I was like, dude, look at you never believe when I got it. And then like I look at the phone and I go, he hung up.
That's
So I don't know if he was like
hilarious.
pissed at me because I got something
And he
either
didn't
he
get
didn't
it?
have or was something he already had. I don't know. But
That's so funny.
yeah.
Oh man. So okay, this kind of ties in. What's your
Yeah, I mean,
family
Yeah,
like?
but you know this. We're fucking related at this. You're my cousin-in-law
That's
at
right.
this point. So we both know what each other's families are. Everybody's insane. They all got their flaws. They all got their quirks. They're all fucking hilarious.
Okay, so let's switch it up because we both kind of know we're like pretty similar. We have there's three of us.
Right.
There's three of yous.
You're the oldest.
I'm the oldest. You're
I'm the oldest. Yeah.
Okay.
We're pretty much cut from the same cloth.
Right. We both have very similar families in that.
Both born in
they're
September.
Nuts.
Right.
We're kind of nuts, Okay.
Very invasive.
Very invasive.
Yours probably more than mine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So let's do this.
I don't live next to my
I live
parents.
next door to my in-laws. Yes.
family.
We share a fence. We don't even have a fence in
No,
our
there's
yard.
no fence anymore. It's just the compound.
It's just yeah, right. We're never selling. To buy one get one free.
That's it.
So wait, let's do this instead. What is one thing that you think about? Like, let's switch it up.
Careful. I don't know.
Yeah,
where
I
you're
know.
going
I'm
with
like
this.
trying to think because we both know our families pretty well. Okay. Let's do this. Who's your favorite person in my family, and who's my favorite person in your
I
family?
can't do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man. No way.
You got to do it.
I don't think I can.
I don't know if I can either.
Yeah, I don't know. But if we're doing it, I got one. I mean, I don't
All right,
think
go
I don't think
ahead.
people are going to hate me for it.
No, you have.
I'm
Everyone
gonna
has
go ahead
one.
and say your grandma.
Mama Sue.
Mama Sue, yeah. And she knows how to hang, for sure. She's with it. She's like 17 still.
And she's like 80. No, she's not 80. She's 70.
Watch it. She's going to crack
Yeah,
you.
she
She's listening to this right now going, ah.
Yeah, right. My favorite person on your side, I'm gonna get a lot of.
Which is also hard because we're related. So, well, not like related, but like
Right, I
you're
know.
married in. So it's like.
I mean, I think I'm gonna have to say Kathy.
Your mother-in-law.
I mean, as much as she annoys me, she cracks me up.
All right, well, moving on, I guess.
We had to switch it up, improvise.
I mean, she's a good time, especially on vacation.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
I mean, she will be the person that drives me to drink, but then
Yeah.
I'll be like, all right, I'm yelled at you, I'm mad at you, but let's just go hang out and get an ice cream.
Right. Everything can be handled with a Dairy
But like
Queen.
not related in my family, I would probably say like it's a tie between your parents. Like I really like your mom and I really like your dad.
Good old guy, even though he calls you names and stuff.
Yeah, he's still like my buddy.
Ooh, and that is all the time we have for this week, folks. Thank you for joining us for part 2. Be sure to join us for round 333
Oh my
next
gosh.
week.
Please excuse him. he's not all he's not all with us today.
I am more than
Is the
with us.
wine dipping in?
What wine? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Next.
What wine would you be talking about? Not the half a bottle sitting right over there.
Yeah, well, the empty one, no.
Right. Well, again, thank you all for joining us. And remember, if you're not having fun,
You gotta make your own.
that's right. We will see you next week for part 3 on another episode of
Slobs Anonymous with Joey C and KB.
Word to your mother. Peace. Are you starting or am I starting?
I'm gonna start because I don't think you can handle it today.
All right.
I'm going 80-20 this week.
All right, but you gotta come with the energy I had last week.